out of style and totally unflattering in 2026. What to stop wearing and fabulous pieces to wear instead. The number one item is overly tight dresses. Most women with an elegant style hate those vacuum-packed looking dresses. To replace them, a 2025 favorite is dresses with side volume. This type of dress gives the impression of a smaller waist and wider hips, helping create that hourglass figure that most women love. These dresses have a completely different cut that makes them look expensive, like a piece that was truly hard to make. And you'll find them at a wide range of prices, from luxury designer pieces, which are very expensive, to affordable ones. You can find this dress on AliExpress, Shein, and even Shopee. In other words, there's something for every taste and every budget. What may vary, of course, is the fabric. After all, some materials are more refined, some are fresher or more high-tech, while others are simpler fabrics, often made of polyester. Another key point is the finish. While some of the higher-priced dresses tend to come with excellent finishings, especially in the seams and details, the simpler models can leave something to be desired. But if you're just looking for the look, yes, you can absolutely get one of these dresses at a more affordable price. What I love most about this dress is how incredibly feminine it looks. Some models even have a corset-style back closure, meaning you can cinch it even more at the waist. Anyone who thinks it's just for slim girls is mistaken, because it looks amazing on plus-size women too. It enhances the bust, hips, and waist. In other words, every woman looks beautiful in a dress like this. It also helps camouflage the hip area if you're not a fan of that part of your body, as the skirt will cover that region and draw more attention to the upper body. Despite having some volume on the sides, I consider it one of the most beautiful, modern, and elegant dresses I've seen recently. So if you're looking for a standout piece, whether it's for daily wear, a graduation, or a wedding, I highly recommend side volume dresses. Number 2 is the horseshoe jeans, also known as barrel jeans. This type of denim became quite popular, especially among fashionistas and influencers, but it didn't really catch on with truly elegant women. An excellent replacement for this type of denim is straight-leg jeans. They're very classic and go with everything. A key point is that when I say straight, I'm referring to the leg cut. You'll find some jeans that are a bit more fitted at the waist and hips that depends on your body type. And body types can vary a lot, right ladies? You'll find women with wider hips, smaller waists, or less defined curves. Some have a bigger butt, some don't. So yes, there will be differences. What I recommend is, when buying your straight leg jeans, take them to a tailor so they can make the necessary adjustments. One of the biggest details among elegant women, especially those with a lot of money, is that when you see them and think, wow, what a gorgeous, well-finished outfit, what's the difference? The difference is usually in the fit and finish. Having it tailored makes the piece fit perfectly on the body, not too loose at the waist, not too tight, or too baggy at the hips. Another example, you can ask your tailor to adjust it, but since we're talking about denim, it's a bit more complicated because it's a thicker material. So if you're unsure, I suggest buying one size up, just slightly looser, and asking your tailor to fit it properly. They'll know how to make the waist snug, fit your hips and butt just right, and keep the legs straight without being uncomfortable. Not too much, not too little. Here, we're going for the perfect pair of jeans. And the best thing about straight leg jeans is that because they're neutral and elegant, they're timeless. In other words, if you take good care of them, you'll be able to wear them for the rest of your life. So it's worth investing in a good quality pair of jeans, getting them tailored, and keeping that piece for as long as you want to wear it. Number 3. Among the horrible pieces that rich women never wear, we have 3D prints. 3D prints come and go, but let's be honest, they're not elegant. If you're looking for something truly fashionable, especially for 2025, 2026, and 2027, I recommend soft fabrics. Forget investing in those 3D printed pieces full of information and hypercolors. Soft fabrics attract attention just the same, and they offer comfort, which is something many people seek in 3D prints. I'll wear that oversized t-shirt with a huge 3D print because I want to be comfortable. Why not invest in a soft fabric instead? On top of that, soft fabrics are beautiful, extremely feminine, and highly fashionable. They've been featured in various runway shows from Chanel, Chloe, Carolina Herrera, in other words, the top fashion houses. I find soft fabrics simply stunning. They give off that ethereal feel, as if the person has an angelic aura, like a fairy, like a princess. These fabrics can include some level of print, but usually in soft designs, almost like watercolor paintings, which makes a woman look even more feminine and romantic. Now, in 2025 and 2026, we'll see these kinds of dresses everywhere. Chloe brought them out strongly, and I noticed that many women loved the style, especially when it comes to spring, because it adds that relaxed, free-flowing vibe. So it's a type of dress that fits perfectly with that spring or summer mood. That doesn't mean you can't wear it in fall or winter. In fact, Chloe also presented it styled with leather, so yes, you can definitely mix it up. These dresses are also trending within the boho chic style, which combines elements that have that hippie look, more relaxed and effortless. The style of someone wealthy, but not obsessed with money. Someone who is rich, but detached from materialism. I highly recommend these soft, flowy dresses with ruffles, volume, and movement. They look breathtaking. And let's be honest, they're a much better substitute for any piece you may have with a 3D print, right? Number 4. Next, we have miniskirts. While miniskirts can be a good choice for women with a sensual or creative style, they don't match the elegant style. Without a doubt, one of the most elegant skirt options out there is the midi skirt. Midi skirts are extremely elegant, and you can find all kinds pleated, flared, even slightly fitted, but always keeping that longer midi length. Now, midi skirts can sometimes shorten the silhouette, so they're not always recommended for petite women. But personally, I think midi skirts, especially the more voluminous or flared ones, bring a deeply romantic air, and they work really well with more traditional looks. That's exactly why they suit the rich woman aesthetic so well. The trick is to test out which midi skirt and what length looks best on you, because it's going to depend a lot on the model, the fabric, and the length, because not all midis are the same. There are shorter midis and longer midis, and even your choice of shoes will affect how it looks. So instead of guessing and choosing blindly, try it on your body. Go to a store and ask, does this midi skirt look good on me? Try it on. There's absolutely nothing wrong with trying. What you can't do is wear something you don't like that doesn't suit you. That's exactly why I always say, choose your pieces wisely. Don't be an unconscious shopper, because you'll end up wasting money, and we don't want that here on the channel. Here, we want you to be well-dressed, fabulous, classy, but also choosing pieces that last, that are beautiful, and that truly highlight your beauty and personal style. So tell me, is your style elegant, or is it a mix of elegant with something else, like creative, traditional, or romantic? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget the magic words of the day, which are Elegant 2025. I'm counting on your support to keep bringing daily videos. While you leave your comment, we'll continue with the video. Number 5. Low-waisted skirts. Low-waisted skirts don't flatter most women, and they can also cause some discomfort or even a wardrobe mishap when you sit down. If you're going for a bold, rebellious look with a sensual touch, I recommend leather skirts, especially pencil skirts. Not only are they super trendy right now, but they also have the perfect length to make the outfit sexy and still elegant. When we talk about leather skirts here, it can be either genuine leather or faux leather, whichever you prefer, but it's undeniable that faux leather doesn't last as long. That's exactly why it isn't worth spending a fortune on a synthetic leather piece. Always compare. If it's faux leather, it should be cheaper, because it most likely won't last more than 1 or 2 years. Of course, some people take really good care of their faux leather items and make them last much longer, and I truly admire that, because honestly, keeping a faux leather piece from peeling over the years is hard work. It takes someone with skill, someone who knows what they're doing. But if you don't want to take that risk, then unfortunately, real leather is the better option. Now, about the style, slit models look stunning. They pair beautifully with boots and give off that powerful woman vibe. It's not just sensual for the sake of being sexy, it's a style that also incorporates the elegant aesthetic, adds a modern edge, and a little rock and roll twist thanks to the boldness of leather. You can go for classic black leather, or try shades like brown, coffee, mocha, or mousse, which are super trendy in 2025. You can even try colors like beige, cream, white, or off-white. The most important thing is to choose a color that fits your wardrobe, something that you truly like and will continue liking for years to come. Because if you invest in a real leather piece, you'll probably own it for the rest of your life. So choose wisely, and don't miss the opportunity to own a durable, timeless piece. Number 6. Pieces in neon colors like neon green, neon blue, neon yellow. These are colors that tend to draw a lot of attention, but they're not common in elegant wardrobes. When you look at more traditional or elegant wardrobes, what you'll usually find are neutral tones, such as cream, black, white, and navy blue. These shades can definitely be mixed with other colors. For example, cherry red is incredibly elegant, and so is a grayish blue. But if you pay close attention, elegant women usually stick to cream, white, black, and navy navy because they're neutral, practical, easy to style, and you can invest in them without regret. On top of that, these are classic pieces, and it's rarely hard to find them. It's easy to find a white shirt or a pair of navy blue pants, so you're more likely to get a good quality piece at a fair price. You can absolutely pair these base colors with other tones that look good on you. If you look great in green, pair it with white, cream, or black. It'll look amazing. If you like yellow, you can pair it with white or black. See? You can still wear your favorite colors, but these vibrant colors should serve as accents, while the core of your wardrobe will usually consist of neutral tones. Of course, you don't have to be stuck with the same neutrals. Depending on your personal color season, whether you're a summer, fall, winter, or spring type, your ideal neutrals will vary too. In some seasons, your go-to neutral might be more gray-based. In others, it could lean more toward cream instead of bright white. So take time to figure out which neutrals flatter you most and help you shine in your own beauty and personal style. Number 7. These are blouses with mixed prints. These blouses are usually avoided by elegant women, the ones with that rich girl look. Instead of these mixed prints, which often include patterns that don't really go together, why not invest in a timeless print? I'm obviously talking about stripes. Stripes may vary a bit over time. Sometimes you'll see thicker stripes trending, other times thinner ones, but in general, striped shirts and dresses never go out of style. If you're unsure, go for vertical stripes, which will make you look taller and slimmer, usually what most women aim for. If you're very tall and want to appear a bit shorter, or if you're very slim and want to appear a bit curvier, you can go for horizontal stripes. You can also pair stripes with timeless colors like cream, white, navy blue, and black. So, if you're trying to build a minimalist wardrobe that will never go out of style, choose from these colors. But if you want to be a little more playful, you can go for brighter tones, no problem at all. Stripes naturally bring a more polished and balanced look to any outfit. So, if you're torn between a blouse with all kinds of patterns, stripes, florals, animal print, all in one, swap it out for a striped blouse instead. It'll stay with you for life, especially if you choose a quality material. You'll never regret this choice because it never goes out of style. Number 8. These are balloon dresses. Although some models can look elegant, most of what we see are odd-looking styles that don't flatter the majority of women unless you have that perfect Instagram body. If you're a normal woman with a normal body, what you need is a dress that flatters all body types, all women, regardless of age, height, or weight. Of course, I'm talking about the wrap dress, a favorite among women who own one. Wrap dresses are perfect. You can adjust the neckline depth, define your waist as much or as little as you like, and wear it in different ways by tying it in various styles. On top of that, you can choose a more durable, breathable fabric, and it's super easy to find this kind of dress. One thing I find amazing is having a few wrap dresses for everyday wear because they're just so practical. So instead of lounging around at home in sloppy clothes, why not go for a wrap dress that will make you look put together, elegant, and comfortable? Another thing I love about this dress is that it's perfect for pregnant women, women who are losing weight, or even those dealing with yo-yo weight gain and loss. Even if you're still in the process of losing weight, this is a smart investment because you'll be able to wear it later too. Honestly, wrap dresses are usually the best choice. If I had to pick just one dress that every woman should own, it would absolutely be this one. Choose a fabric that looks and feels good on you. Pick your print, pick your length, and there you have it. The perfect dress, one you'll want to wear again and again for years to come because you'll hardly ever want to let it go. And if you're enjoying this video, you'll also love the other videos on the Moda channel because there's a new video every day at 8 p.m. always bringing trends, beauty tips, and everything you need to not just follow fashion, but highlight your body and personal style. Want to stay on top of all that? Just subscribe and turn on the notification bell so YouTube will let you know every day when a brand new video is posted, all made with love just for you. While you hit subscribe, let's keep going with the video. Number 9. These are blouses with fake pockets. If there's one thing I like to observe in elegant, wealthy women, it's that they rarely wear anything that looks fake. So, fake pockets definitely make the list. To replace them, there's nothing more timeless and elegant than a shirt with real pockets. You can go for 2 pockets or just one. What matters is that it's functional. Blouses with fake pockets are usually cheaper, mainly because they don't require the extra work of constructing an actual pocket. But that also cheapens the overall look. It doesn't look as refined or elegant, and the piece ends up looking inexpensive, even if it was affordable. So why not invest in a shirt made of good material with real pockets? I always recommend cotton, linen, and viscose since they offer better thermal comfort. As you may know, I live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where it's hotter than average. If you live somewhere cooler or even cold, polyester probably won't bother you as much. So if you have no issue with polyester, go ahead and invest in it, no problem. In my case, because of the heat, I always prefer natural, breathable fabrics, but it's totally up to you. As for colors, white shirts are the most timeless, they never go out of style. So if you're building a timeless or minimalist wardrobe, this is the one I recommend. But you can totally explore other colors as well, no problem at all. Number 10. This one is neon animal print. Animal print by itself already makes a bold statement, so why pair it with neon? Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a super elegant woman wearing anything that combined the two. If you want to wear animal print, just stick with the print, no neon needed. Usually, the more natural it looks, the more beautiful, elegant, and sophisticated it will appear. So no ultra colorful, flashy zebra patterns. Look for references of natural zebras, straight from nature. Same goes for leopard print, no pink leopard, no green cheetah. We prefer leopard or cheetah prints that match natural animal coloring because our eyes are already used to them, and that makes the piece seem more high-end. You can go for pants, blouses, dresses, whatever works best for you. Remember, animal print is very much in style. Another print you can go for in this same vibe is snake print. It was trending in recent seasons and continues to be hot in 2025 and certainly into 2026. It's a more subtle print, ideal for women who prefer black, gray, maybe with a touch of brown or beige. So, if you're not a fan of the super saturated, all-over leopard look and prefer cooler tones, snake print might be the better animal print for you. The key is knowing that animal prints can be elegant if worn the right way, so don't overload the outfit with too many elements. If you've already chosen a standout piece in a bold print, speaking of standout styles, there's a 2025 trend I'm loving. It's called Divine Diva. This trend blends elegant fashion elements with goddess-like details, making any woman look simply divine. Want to know what to wear? Just click the video that's showing on your screen. See you there!